I'm Jacob Koshy. I'm Deputy Editor with The Hindu, and I shall be giving you my first impressions of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's first full budget that was presented a few hours ago. Now, specifically to areas such as clean energy, environment, and sustainability, my initial analysis and initial take is that there were no new major significant announcements that were made by the Finance Minister. However, the intent that she signaled was that India is extremely serious to transition away from an old world fossil fuel related economy into new clean energy related paradigms. The most salient features of her budgetary speech with regard to the clean energy sector was the PM Solar Bijli Yojana. This scheme, as was first mentioned in the interim budget, aims to provide about 300 units of rooftop solar power to several households across the country. This scheme has been reiterated again in this budget, and a perusal of the budgetary documents show that the overall allocation for the scheme has increased to nearly rupees 10,000 crore. This signals serious interest, in the success of the scheme. Moreover, the finance minister also said that there have been 1.4 lakh registrations already in this particular schemes, and to her that sounds like a positive enough uptake for this scheme. However, if we look at other critical areas for clean energy, there have been schemes that have been already in the pipeline for several years. So, for example, she mentioned on the advanced ultra supercritical thermal technology. This has been in the works for nearly 2016. And in her latest budget announcement, she said that the NTPC as well as BHEL and the BARC, that is the Atomic Energy Research Center, will together combine and establish an R&D related project to establish an 800 megawatt supercritical thermal power plant. This is encouraging, but these are really long projects that have an extremely long horizon of several decades and require sustained commitment and funding. There have been also concessions with regard to having a new critical mineral policy. Again, something that the government has spoken about, that is to increase the private sector participation in the mining of several critical minerals such as lithium, cobalt, and other rare earth materials that are necessary for batteries and other renewable energy related projects. India already has schemes as well as companies that scour overseas markets for scouring for critical minerals. But there is still no clarity on a comprehensive policy that seeks to build on what is already provisioned in India's overall energy expansion schemes. So while these are initially a first flush of what the minister has announced, please continue checking the Hindu's podcast as well as Hindu's stories for more detailed analysis on what the budget 2024 will mean for India. Thank you.